did you pop out your video or pop out your chat yet?
Oh, no.
Go ahead and pop it out. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if there's anything else I didn't put on here. Oh, I see you. Very good. Hey, Freaky, how you doing? Anthony. I did. I always order you to come on. You know this. Yes, very good. So it is almost 4. So we're going to be starting just really soon. And Anthony, our Freaky, FPV Freaky, if you have anything you want to ask, just put it up with maybe a couple question marks. And I'm sure hopefully I'll see it. And if I don't, one of the other people, Dano, hey, I'm going to show you who I have on because otherwise it's just me sitting here. So here we go. Okay, Scuappy, you're on. Scuappy. It's Scuappy, isn't it?
Scuappy, it is. So my name is Craig. I am with Scuappy's Drone Videos. So yeah, I guess I am on. I see you. I see me on your channel. So all right. Yay.
Very nice.
So
very nice.
Before you even ask me any questions, I have a question for you.
Okay.
All right. So I was looking through some of your videos. Are you still doing keto?
I am, but I have been having a hard time with it this last month.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did. My fiance and I actually just started 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
So.
How you liking it?
Oh, I did Adkins before, so it's very similar.
Me too.
So. No, she's having a tough time with the little part of it just because she's big into sweets. So, but
okay, so I'm going to put up some videos of some sweets for her that she can do that will make her life easier.
Okay.
Just little sweet things that she can have that won't make it so hard. Because I tell you, I am a sweetaholic myself. So we work on it. We will help her out. Hey, Raphael, how you doing? So I hope you guys don't mind, but at 6 sharp, I have to go back to working on a contract, and I have people going to do it with me, and I have to be there. So we're going to be off sharp, if not a little before, depending on how we do with Scuappy. He may just say, I'm done, and just drop his mic and all kinds of stuff. You don't know.
Well, I do have to let you know, in about an hour, I do have a live lecture to watch for an accounting class. So I may have to pop over to that. I forgot all about it. So I made my commitment to you. So I figured we'd pop in and everything. Your live streams I saw go normally over 2 hours long. I barely make it to an hour if I'm lucky. I can't do it.
I think the difference is because I heard that on your live stream, on one of your live streams I was watching today, and I heard you say that. And yes, if I were just talking to the audience by myself, it can be very, very hard.
Oh yeah.
But because I'm talking to someone else, it makes it a lot easier, right? And we have direction we're going in. So I'm not going to waste any time then, because if you're going to go in an hour, I'm going to make sure I get every single question in. So are you ready?
Let's get some questions going.
Okay. So,
there we go. I fixed my lighting.
So, Craig, where were you born?
Actually, I was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh, in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And where were you raised?
In Tampa.
In Tampa?
Mm-hmm.
So is that where you are now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So what kind of childhood did you have? Were you like a wall bouncer kid who just got on his bike and teared through things? Or were you into games? What were you doing when you were younger?
I'd say it was a mixture of both. I would go out and about, ride around bikes with my friends. I would stay inside, play video games for an entire day. I mixed it up.
And so when you were young, you're a lot younger than me. So you weren't playing Pong, right?
No, I was not playing Pong. I started out with an NES, and from there went to Sega Genesis, then PlayStation 1, and just continued on from there.
Wow. So, okay, so I'm going to have to ask, how old are you?
32.
You are not. Stop it. You're younger than my oldest son. Oh, now I'm feeling old. Okay, I think we're going to have to end this now. I was hoping we were going to have a long interview. So do you see there being a difference with being raised in the South as per the North? Have you ever been in a lot of time in the North? Do you see a difference?
This is a good question, actually. I like this question. So the reason why I liked it is because, so for the most part, I was raised down here, but going into high school and the last year of middle school and then going into high school, I was in North Carolina. So Florida, I have to say, is not the South.
Right. I was going to let you make that distinction, not me.
Yeah. So Florida is not the South. Florida is the southern north. I like calling it that. So being here, I wasn't in the South. When I moved to North Carolina, I was in the South. And then on top of it, you asked about being people up from up north. My family's from up in upstate New York. So I don't view myself as a Southern boy. There are some Southern things I like to go ahead and do. I mean, being outside, is one of them. I like country music. I like being outside, flying my drone. I mean, that's kind of being raised. Both. I've seen kind of different styles of being raised for people that are down here and people that are up there. Two completely different styles of friends, at least, that were raised in both places. And then even coming back down here, a lot of my friends actually don't live here anymore, and making new friends. I don't really have the North vibe here anymore. Actually, I have more of a Spanish vibe here now. And then on top of it, I have where I'm actually working now. I just changed locations. There's more of a Indian vibe there, like Hindu Indians, which is pretty cool. I mean, I've gotten to see so many different cultures every time I've been down here. So,
wow, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I like a little diversity. It's kind of hard because in Idaho, we're just now getting a little diversity.
Yeah.
Because when I moved here, there just
Hold on
wasn't.
1 second.
Hey,
Sorry.
Mike, how you doing? I see you. Kaz, thanks for coming in. I know you have to go to work. Thank you for coming in. So, because I like it when there's a lot. And I know that Florida has a very big influx of Cuban, some Puerto Rican, and kind of a different little bit of a vibe there than we have out here. Because we have people here from like Guatemala, people from, Mexico and up that way. So not a lot of Cuban influence. Yeah. So your hobbies when you were young, was that mostly gaming and just being out and running around with your friends?
A lot of electronics, computers, playing video games, being outside. I've been building computers since I was 8 years old.
Wow.
So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, just always kind of tinkering. Tinkering was probably one of my biggest hobbies. Not necessarily fixing things. Definitely tried making a corded radio controlled car into a cordless radio controlled car by swapping out circuits, and ended up almost making AA batteries explode as a kid. So
So what is your line of work now?
I really can't say what my official line of work is. My side line of work is my drone business.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So, and I want to talk. Let me go back a little bit, and then I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Um. So you've been married,
Hmm.
and
I've
you're
actually been
divorced
married twice.
twice. Okay. I still have you beat. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's not a
And so,
contest.
yes, it is because I'm
Oh, okay.
winning.
Okay.
Only when I win is it a contest.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
And so you've been married a couple times, and you're no longer married, but you have a fiance,
Correct.
correct? How did you meet your fiance?
We met at work, actually.
Did you?
Hmm.
And so did you know right away?
I mean, I wouldn't say no right away. I mean, it was just good to get to know her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of it was. It was that I just enjoyed her company, and I enjoyed um, a lot of what she did. But it was when I knew it was that she was the right one for me was the first time that she met the girls. And I remember walking into the girls' bedroom, and she's on the floor, sitting down, playing with their toys with them. And then she looks up at me and has this like a funny look. It was just absolutely cute to me, and that was it for me.
Wow. Very nice. So it's important to you, right, that your children mesh with who you're with. Yeah.
Yes,
How many children do you have?
I have two.
And are they both girls?
Yes,
Yes. Girls are great, aren't they? I'm just saying you guys.
yes, yes.
They're work, but they're worth the work. I have two boys and a girl. Hey, Momo. I'm just going to go through. Hey, Roger. Hey, Merch. I'll just say hi to everyone. And
Hi,
Mike.
everybody in the chat. Hi.
Hey, Kim. Hi. So, did I say hi to Roger? Because I
I
never
heard
want
you
to
say
miss
hi to
him.
Roger.
Okay, very
Just in
good.
case. Hi, Roger. Hi, Kim. Hi, Merch. Hi, just having fun. Hi, FPV Freaky. Hi, I'll be droned. Who else do we have? That's all I got so far.
Is that okay? Okay. So what is it like being a dad to two girls?
uh, what's it like to be a dad of two girls? I don't know of anything else I could be a dad of. um, um, I that is kind of a tough question. Um, I don't really know the answer to that. I mean, you know, my daughters. I mean, my oldest is 11, so I mean,
Wow.
so I couldn't imagine anything else without them. So
I think that's how it goes usually, right? Not for everybody, but it was like
yeah,
that for me. I had my first boy, and I couldn't imagine having anyone but a boy. And I
yeah,
had my girl, and I was like, wow, I can't imagine not having my girl. And so
that's
I
right.
think that's with whoever you have. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Very nice. Very nice. So when are you getting married?
In October.
Really soon.
Yep.
Congratulations, Scuappy. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you're a very young man.
2 months. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Just 2 months. So here's some of my questions I have. Let me go over here. How long have you been flying drones?
A little over a year now. Actually, what's even funnier about that, I was looking through videos, and I hit a year in July. Because I was looking through just my stash of videos, and I uploaded or I recorded a video with my current drone exactly 1 year after I got my first drone. And it was
Wow.
like, I think it was like the 14th of July or something like that. So
Yeah, because I had it written down in here. Here we go.
oh, did you stalk my
So,
channel?
oh, I stalked you, but good. So your first video was in July 9th, 2017.
July
So
9th.
that was
Okay.
your and it was the first flight of your Phantom 3.
Yes.
So what was your first drone?
That was it. That was the first drone.
And that was your first flight
Yep.
because you made it look so easy.
It
I,
wasn't. I was scared the whole time.
so let me ask, how much did you have to pay for that Phantom 3 at that time?
I honestly don't remember. If you want my honest answer, I really don't remember.
Well, okay, but was it worth whatever you spent?
Yeah, it was. It got me into the hobby in, I think, not even maybe about a month or two later. It was I was already on, or a couple months later, I was already ready to go for the next one. Um, Now you have me looking through my videos.
Oh
You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
start asking me questions about my videos that I'm not gonna know the answers to.
I
Uh,
know because they go a year back. And oh yeah, I got questions right here. So
yeah,
so
because
and
I know it wasn't long until I got, yeah, because it was July that I got the Phantom 3, and then
right.
let's see, my first Phantom 4 video
Oh, your
was
Phantom 4 was quite a while after that.
it was September 27th, so it was only just a couple months.
And and so what made you decide to go up?
Because I had talked to Ashley, my fiance, about getting my Part 107 certification. So and then I started kind of getting research done with real estate agents that were around here and just kind of seeing what they wanted for real estate video, and not a single person wanted anything below 4K video, so I had to upgrade, or else there would have
Wow.
been no point in the certification. And sadly, I got my Part 107. I think just a little bit right around the same time that
Yeah.
I got that, I got the drone, and I have yet to get a full um, real estate offer. To actually do any drone work. I had one job that was lined up, and the people who were selling their house fell through. I had another one that was lined up for like a party where they wanted drone video and wanted a whole bunch of other video, and that was the end of that conversation. Once we planned it, we had everything set to go, and I just needed to know the date and the time, and I never got a call back after that. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay. So your business right now is not progressing. Is that
No,
right?
that's correct.
So what are you doing to make that change?
I mean, honestly, YouTube is what I do. I just on the side for right now, I put together my videos. I post videos. I help put together stuff. I help my dad with his YouTube channel. I help Ashley with hers, which I slack off on that. I help my mom with her office's YouTube channel, which I have yet to fully edit a video for hers, just because it's her. As she even told me, hers was not a priority at all right now. So yeah,
Wow.
YouTube is pretty much what I do. And I mean, it not only does is it fun for me to do, but then it ends up being just a collection of how I've evolved and how I fly my drones. and how I've evolved in editing and everything. So
I was looking through your channel, and I saw where you got your FFA 107. Would you say that was a good thing for most people to do who fly drones, or is
yeah.
it, and why do
Oh,
you
yeah.
think it's important?
You learn a whole lot of different aspects of not just flying a drone, but you learn aspects on just drone safety, airspace safety, um, reading airspace, reading weather, weather reports, making sure that you actually know the laws and everything. It also does make it so you can kind of it will restrict you a little bit compared to a hobbyist in very minor regards, but for the most part, it will unlock a lot more things that hobbyists don't have access to, such as I can request a waiver to fly in airspace that's controlled, by like class B airport. Like, I'm in the Tampa area, and if I get closer to the Tampa International Airport, normally, and this is actually even more recent, but normally you couldn't fly in their airspace within 5 miles, a 5 mile radius.
Right.
Now they've released access to where through an app you can request a waiver to be able to fly under a certain amount of feet.
Wow.
Whereas someone who's not Part 107 certified, they can't do that.
So was it expensive to get it?
It was $150 to take the test.
Okay, so for some that'd be very expensive, and for others it would be just something they know they have to do if they want it. How does
Exactly.
how does it restrict you from things?
So, and this is where it ends up being a little bit of a gray area. So a lot of people say, when it comes to like being a hobbyist, um, you can. Some people say you can fly at night. There's a big debate about that. Whereas people with Part 107, we can't fly at night um, unless they you get a night waiver. Also, with a hobbyist or as a hobbyist and everything, I mean, if you, I don't know, I kind of lost where I was going with this.
Well, let me say something. Beyond Tree says people ask me to take pics for them all the time, and I tell them I cannot.
Yeah, and if you have a drone and you're not Part 107 certified, you can't. If you are Part 107 certified, you are able to.
So I don't understand. What? So I'm not allowed to get money for flying my drone or taking pictures unless I'm commercially
certified. So, and actually, there's a little bit more to it than just that. So, and I'm looking at some of the questions or some of the people that are posting questions in the chat. So, if you have a monetized YouTube video, you're supposed to have the Part 107. That's correct.
Oh.
Night waivers, like helicopters saying, absolutely correct. Yeah, and I know Canada has different rules, so Kim's chiming in, and so is
Yeah,
Roger.
Kim's saying, hell no. Excuse my language. But I live in my own space, so I'm flying. That's what Kim's saying right now.
That's right.
I'm helping you.
But with so if I'm a hobbyist and I have a friend that's a real estate agent, and they're like, "Hey, can you take some video or some pictures of a house I'm trying to sell?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just do it for you, no problem. Don't even worry about it." Even though I'm not accepting any money for it, let's say I'm just going, "Yeah, I'll do it for free. You're my buddy. I don't care." It's still illegal
Wow.
because there at one point there is money changing hands.
Okay.
So if at any point that there is money changing hands, a Part 107 is required for drone video or photography.
So helicopter's just going to accept tips. Is he allowed to
That's
do
still
that?
money. Helicopter, that's still money changing hands. Even if it is just a tip.
And then you have to report that income, of course, right?
Yes, of course. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. If you want some tips on being a Part 107 or going through the test and what I use to do my tests for Part 107, there is there is a video that I did mentioning my resources. If you go to my channel and look through,
was it the How I Passed FAA 107?
You got it. That's it.
Okay, guys, that's it. So, and you passed the first time you took it?
I did.
So it's How I Passed FFA 107, guys. That's the one he took.
How I
and
passed
any
the
other
FAA Part 107 certification.
Oh.
And I have a bunch of links in there. Some people can learn the way I did. Honestly, YouTube was a good resource. There's a couple of people on YouTube that were a good resource. Excuse me. 3DR, which used to do drones, they don't really anymore. They still have a lot of drone guidelines on their website. They have, I think, over 150 questions that are on their website. I went through those questions numerous times. There's another video that's on YouTube that is about 2 hours long, and I listened to it. And on the way to the testing center, I was listening to it in my car.
Yeah. I got to say that when I was in college, of course, I was 39, so I had to. I taped a lot of classes and just re-listened to them, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. I think that's a perfect way to do it. Especially, do you drive to work?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you listen to books on tape and stuff when you're going?
Not anymore. It takes me like about 15 minutes to get to work, so not enough time to.
Oh, that's not near enough time. Yeah, I drive all over the place, and so I listen. I listen to stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Helicopter says congrats on the 107.
Thank you, Helicopter.
Okay, here's the funny thing. I want to get certified, and I don't even fly as much as anyone else. Everyone else in the stream, they fly like crazy. I don't know why I want it. Because I'm not going to make money, not the way I fly.
Yeah, I mean, I would say hold off, be a hobbyist for a little while until you feel more comfortable with it and everything. Like if you're like, all right, this is I know this is something I want, and I know that this is something I can either profit from, or I can I would have the Beyond Trees is saying you don't want it.
Yeah, I see that. And Freaky wants to know if you're allowed to do goggles with the 107.
Yeah, you can do goggles. You can do goggles as a hobbyist too. Just the thing about the goggles is that you should still have a visual observer. With a spotter. Yeah, as Albie Drone said. And then actually, Albie Drone also asked how often do you have to recertify? You have to pay the $150 every 2 years to retake the test.
What?
So I got mine in September. So September next year, I'll have to actually pay again and retake the test.
Are you going to do that?
We'll see. It depends. I'd like to. I want to keep the YouTube thing going. So if I want to make money on that with the drone videos, then yes. But I'm not even monetized right now. So
your dad, what kind of channel does he have?
He has a cooking channel.
What's his channel name?
Fire and Water Cooking.
Fire and Water Cooking. So I'm trying to think what comes from that.
He does sous vide cooking and then grilling.
So do you want to put a link into his channel on here?
I can't.
I'm just saying. You can't?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I have to be a moderator of your channel.
Oh, I thought you were.
See,
I'm sorry.
I'm not
So
a.
Scuappy, put something in here, and I'll put it. I'll make you a moderator. I just made Raphael a moderator too, because I
Did
don't
you?
mind. Yeah, I made him because he goes, I can't put something in. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just forget. If someone needs to be, they need to tell me. So I made you one. You should be in there
All
now.
right. Well, first
So
off, here is my part 107 video.
okay.
It shows I'm a moderator now.
Yeah, you are a moderator now.
Let me actually pull up the right link for it, though.
Okay.
I was pulling up my my moderator link.
I know I need to make people moderators, Kim. I just forget. I made Sculpey one now, and Helicopter, and Raphael, and definitely Carpenter Rick. Sorry, Carpenter. And Beyond. Okay, guys, I'm just going to tell you my idea of this. Here's the deal. If you do something that I think is just not very good for my channel, I'll take the mod away for a little bit. And then if you ask, I might give it back. But if you go and time people out without asking, you just start doing things because you think it's funny, I take it away, just so you know. Not to make anyone upset, not to disrespect anyone, but that's just how I do it.
Well, I don't think that's actually a bad thing by any means.
Yeah, so that's which one? That's your, yes, and I have that video because I have that in my history now under liked. Because I just thought, well, if you have to pay that much every couple years, I don't know that I fly enough, but if I got it really good, I think I would do it.
Well, I think if you can, if you can
Thank
at least make that amount back in 2 years, then there you go. I mean, at that point, you're good to go. You know, if you can't make the money back in that time frame, then is it really worth it at that point?
Right.
My and my goal is to at least make that back. So. Here is my dad's.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Kimberly.
channel.
My dog is growling. We may have some barking in a minute. Sorry.
There's my dad's channel.
Okay. Okay. So if I do that, will it take me away? It ought to go on after, don't I? I'll probably have to go on after.
Yeah. Oh
Why
my God!
you refuse Beyond Trees? Why are you refusing jobs?
Well, Beyond Trees, I think, isn't Part 107 certified.
Yeah, he is. I think so. Aren't you Beyond?
I thought they said he wasn't.
Oh, he might not be. I don't know why I think everyone's certified but me. Okay, the good troll. Don't you love it? The good troll? Hey, good troll. Nobody whack the good troll. Nobody whack him. Because it's illegal. Okay, Beyond Trees. So yeah. I'm not. Okay.
Yeah.
I just made you 107 certified, Beyond Trees. I'm just helping you out. So I noticed on your live stream that you have great Wi-Fi, great personality, everything. What's happening with your live stream? Because I think you should be getting a lot more going on that. Hey, Chris. What's up with that?
It depends. I think it's just kind of like how you have it. You have a kind of a, like, whenever you start it, it's a slow start.
Right.
You know, you did something that I don't do, and you start it 5 minutes early just to kind of get it going.
Right.
And everything. I try starting it on the dot. But even now, like I think the past couple weeks, I've actually started it and then just had my intro video playing.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I've done a couple of times. So for example, let's see. So hold on, I'm gonna mess with something. I've got to mess with something. I told you to tinker. So let's see if I can do this. All right.
Okay, guys, hold on. Hold on.
Let's see. Where is it? There it is. So I'm gonna try this real quick. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Okay.
It might not. So we're going to go full screen with this. And then I can go ahead and screen share. Look, ready? Look at that.
Yes.
So this is what I do. I go ahead and play this.
Okay. Okay.
And I have it just kind of play in a circle. I just have it play in a loop over and over.
Oh, wow.
Let me take off the screen share. All right, there we go. We're back. Okay. So that's usually what I've been doing lately. Is I play my intro video and it will just play for about a minute or two just to see if I can get some people in there. I usually try having just a topic. I'll put the topic in the kind of in the channel, the video description and everything with some links to go through. But I think a lot of it, I think a lot of like what you're doing with yours, and I looked, you have someone on yours every single week, and I tend not to have somebody on mine every single week, and that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. It's hard to go an hour without talking, without
It is
talking to somebody
so
directly.
hard.
I've looked out where sometimes Ashley will pop in with me while I'm doing the live stream, and she'll just be here with me, and it out of nowhere, like 15-20 minutes has flown by and I don't even notice it's flown by. That's at that same point, sometimes I'll sit there on a live stream like it's only been 5 minutes. It's only been 5 minutes. Oh, okay. So,
Right.
like even
Okay.
right now,
Yes.
we've already been streaming 30 minutes? A little over
Oh
30
yeah,
minutes?
yeah, over 30 minutes, over 40 minutes.
So
yeah, and it just goes by really quick. Because I noticed, Merch is saying he can talk all night. Yeah, we went long last night, didn't we, Merch? We did. That was fun. So, but it depends, right? It depends. But you're right. An hour, and if I'm by myself, at an hour, I'm pretty much said everything I would have to say.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go. And if I'm talking to someone, it always lasts longer. So what kind of dogs do you have? I see dogs.
I have a Shar Pei, and my Ashley has a Dachshund. So since he's here, I'm gonna pick him up. Let's see.
Okay.
This is Bunny.
Oh, look at that.
So.
Oh, look at that. Dronography has a couple dachshunds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yours looks very furry.
He's a long-haired dachshund.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Very nice. So I thought I saw a brown dog in the background.
She already left the room.
Was that your Shar Pei?
Yeah, Bunny jumped out of my hands. Yeah, let me see if I can get her in here.
Okay. What are you gonna have, Kim? Dogs are cool. Dogs are very cool.
All right. Sorry.
Oh, helicopter. That's so cool. And helicopter, I'm going to need your email.
All right.
Okay, here we go. This is the one I saw earlier.
This is Lilu.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that face.
She is a Shar Pei. She hates me picking her up in this chair, but she's about 11 years old.
Oh, what a sweet puppy.
I view it as I rescued her because the people that I got her from gave her away for free. And from about here back, she had no fur when I got her.
What?
She had a full body yeast infection, and she was allergic to everything. She's even allergic to herself. She has her own set of issues. Not just to herself, allergic to food. As you can see, actually, this is the last of the remnants of her not having any fur. Because with that whole body yeast infection, she would chew at her tail constantly, and now she has this patch of no fur. But when I got her, she had literally no fur on her tail, on her back, any of it.
Poor
And
baby.
I had to switch her to raw food,
Yeah.
which got her hair back, and got her living better and everything. And now she's switched. She has she's still on raw, but she takes a vitamin twice a day. She takes one baby aspirin a day, and everything keeps her going.
Oh. I got to
Right,
tell
Lilo?
you, that face, it looks kind of like my face when I first wake up. It's just like, what is going on here? She is so cute.
Oh, it's
Kim,
it's not a hot spot. That is definitely not a hot spot. She chewed this whole her whole tail to the point where she ripped out her hair follicles.
Oh my gosh, poor baby, poor baby. Well, I'm so glad you got her.
Oh
because she looks, she looks happy. Dogs don't usually just look that comfortable unless they're really happy. So I'm happy for you.
Oh yeah.
She's very good. Oh yeah, Roxy does chew her feet. So does my Ranger. I don't know what he's doing.
Lilu chews her feet, but she chews them very slowly. Like, you know how if you're you ever the expression like if a kid's chewing with their mouth open, where they're just kind of going the whole time. That's what she does with her back paws. So not quickly. She does it. I have no clue why. It's something that she's always done. Did you hear a noise?
I'm hearing guitar playing.
No, I don't hear it.
I'm wondering if okay, it's not on now. I'm wondering if my dogs hit my Alexa and I don't want it to get.
But yeah,
I think they did.
Lilu.
I think. Hold on, just 1 minute. Go ahead, and I'll be just back because I think my dog's doing some stuff.
Well, hi everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and just stay here. I'm still here. So what's going on in the chat? What's Kangaroo Kibble?
Oh my gosh. Okay. There was no one in the room, and Alexa just started playing stuff.
Oh, that's fun. Helicopter
yeah,
asked what kind of dog Lilu is. She is a Shar Pei. She is a Chinese Shar Pei.
She is very, very sweet.
Oh, she is. It's really funny because initially.
Hey, Angel.
Lilu, go lay down. Go lay down.
Momo.
There's two. By the way, there's two beds in the office for the dogs, and Lilu wants nothing to do with either one of them. Now, this blanket that was on her bed that we washed and we, kind of set to dry out because the dryer doesn't dry it out all the way. She took over as her own bed, and now we just kind of said, okay, that's fine. Just use it as your own bed.
Whatever she wants to do.
Whatever she wants to do. That's right.
So can I go back to drones for a minute? Yeah. So your first drone was the Phantom 3, and then your second one, was the Phantom 4 Advance?
My second photography drone was the Phantom 4 Advance, yes.
Okay, so your second photography drone. So you had drones in between that weren't like that, yes?
Technically.
Technically?
I had one. I think it was before that. They have me questioning dates now. I think it was before I got the Phantom, the Phantom 4 that I had won a drone from Ken Heron.
Oh yes, it was the Predator. Was it that the name?
So it's funny. I still have it. So I have it. It's right here. It's this guy. This is the drone that survived Hurricane Irma.
Oh wow.
So I'd won it on his channel for free and everything. Ooh. The drone survived, but I don't think the battery's surviving.
Right?
Yeah, I should have probably discharged that a little bit better. And back up into the shelf it goes. So I have that. And honestly, I still take that out and play around with it every once in a blue moon. I'd rather fly the Phantom. I sold my Phantom 3 and I got the Phantom 4 And then around the holidays, Ashley had got me this, which is like a little Batwing drone, like a little indoor drone that honestly I don't fly often enough, but it's fun to play around with,
Yeah.
and everything. And that's honestly, when it comes to drones, like actual flying drones, that's all I got. Are those? Then I have this
Yeah,
guy.
Merch is saying that you have to unplug that battery.
And I've unplugged it, but I've also got to discharge it, and I never discharged that one. And at this point, yeah.
Yeah, they're saying yes, unplug it, please. I think because they explode. Is that why you're saying that?
Oh
Jen?
yeah. They can
Because they
definitely explode. They can definitely explode.
I think
I
the
actually.
Sharpay would not have hair again.
They not only do they explode, they actually catch on fire as soon as it like if you
Whoa.
puncture a lithium polymer battery, it'll just ignite.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Let me make sure it's unplugged. Is it? Yeah, I didn't have it plugged in all the way, so.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Yeah, because
there you go.
Kim,
There you go, guys.
yeah,
Unplugged.
Kim was telling me not to leave my batteries in my drone, my Breeze, so I don't leave the batteries in it. But I don't think mine's a lipo. Because mine's like in a big thing.
I think yours is a lipo battery as well.
You think? It's not one of those flat ones.
No, but how far do I got on my cord? But this is my Phantom battery, and it's a lipo battery too. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So I was misunderstanding what that looks like.
Yeah, so it's actually there's 4 cells in here. So you have one right here, then one right here, and then one at the top. So yeah, and each one is a lithium polymer.
Oh wow. Lipos Kim.
You unplugged the battery, and Roger had to run outside with it. Oh, now you got me. Now you got me like questioning this battery. I mean, I at least have in the other room. I do have a lipo safe fire bag. That's in there. So all right, I'm good. Didn't explode. I'm good.
Yeah, March is saying they swell up.
Oh yeah. Actually, and speaking of that, I actually just had my extra battery for my Phantom. I noticed a crack forming kind of on the front, like up here, and I didn't think anything of it, and I went ahead and flew it, and thankfully I flew it, and then I went to land it. As I went to land it, I got a battery error. The battery just cut out completely after it landed. Oh. Thankfully, it was after it was already landed, and I've talked to too many people where the opposite happens. It does it while it's in midair, and the drone just falls out of the sky. So I took it out, and I noticed that there was a little bit of a bulge. So into the fire safe pouch it went, and I have to go recycle it this week. So,
oh wow!
I was able to go ahead and discharge the battery pretty much all the way. So at least it's not as bad as it could be.
So where do you see your channel being in the next year? What do you want to see?
I just want to keep posting videos, and sadly I haven't been able to do that because I specifically want to get a time-lapse video done, which is hard, especially now with only one battery, trying to do just drone time lapses. And because you take over 200 pictures and it's 9 seconds of video. So I'm gonna try. I'm trying to put together a time lapse compilation video, and I'm just trying to go ahead and hone my skills, get my skills going a little bit better, and everything.
So where do you see your live stream going?
I mean, I just try my live streams. I just try bringing in news, drone news, and stuff like that whenever I can. I try bringing up new stuff and everything. I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about tomorrow that I don't want to spill the beans on your channel today.
You need to spill your beans,
No,
mister.
I'm not. I'm not. Not today.
Are you going to put it in your title?
Yes, I do like putting it in my title just to, you know, I like playing around with the tags. I like playing around with um, the title. You know, the title, making sure it's there in the title and the tags, and then now you can actually do hashtags. Did you know that you can put a hashtag in the video description and it'll pop up at the
No.
top? Yeah, I found that out the other day.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that then. So, because I know that when you come on, Crystal Justice is on at the exact same time.
Oh
So a
yeah.
lot of drone people go on at that time to watch hers. Now, she readily says that her video or her live stream is a little bit racy. It's a little bit. I don't think I'm saying anything out of turn because I love my sis. She's great, but I don't watch it because of that. Because of that.
Yeah.
And I work with kids and stuff like that. It wouldn't be. I don't think. Well, anyway. So I'm going to start trying to catch your live streams more because she knows. I've already told her it's a little blue for me. So, and she's really good about that. She's very sweet. She doesn't hold it against me.
Yeah.
So I know that if you could be on at a different time, but you can't be, can you? Because your work goes right up to the time you get on live, doesn't it?
Not anymore, but because now I actually work 8 to 5, so thankfully that's it doesn't do it for that reason. But like even today, me catching yours at it's 6 for me. So that's I got off work at 5 today. Luckily, I was able to leave just a couple minutes early and then head home. But the thing is, I try giving myself a good space. I may only live 15 minutes away from work, but getting to work, it's 15 minutes. Getting home from work, it's 35 to 40 minutes
Wow.
because of traffic.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and
Wow.
that
Okay.
and that becomes a problem. That's why honestly I was rushing to get home and get set up whenever and I was like, "Oh god, Val hasn't messaged me. Oh no. Oh no." And I was like, "Wait a second. How do I join?" I
Right.
was flipping out about that. So, yeah, so so that way I don't have to deal with that same type of stress on my own channel. I set mine up for 8, usually 8 or 8:15 on Wednesdays. Depending on if there's a show I'm watching that goes on until 8, I'll set it for 8:15 for that night, so that way I can watch the show, be done with it, get ready to go, get the live stream going and everything.
Okay. So that's good to know because I wasn't sure. Do you do it every Wednesday?
I actually I have been over the course of I would say probably the past like 2 months maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it even got to the point where I was in North Carolina and I still wanted to live stream, so I remotely connected to my computer here in Florida from my phone, opened up OBS, started my stream, connected via Hangouts to my computer back in Florida. So my computer was actually pushing the stream out to everybody, but my phone was the camera in North Carolina.
See, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking you're very bright. Darius the goat? Is that my grandson? I think it might be, but why would he call himself goat? I'm just saying, I'm not sure. Darius, is that you, darling? It might be, but I don't know why he'd call himself the goat. So he is just, I think it might be my darling. If it's not, I'll just say I'm sorry now for saying that. But oh, what's on here? Oh, okay. That's another one of yours I was watching. So yeah, he's not coming back. Wonder why? Probably because I embarrassed him. Sorry. So because I'd like to see you get more people on your stream. What I've watched has been really good. Half the time I'm in the weeds. I'm just going in and seeing what's going on and how you're doing. But I mean, you have great. I mean, it's me. Yes, the greatest of all time. Right there he is. It's me. Hey, darling. Hey, my baby. Okay, that grandson, he has my heart all the time. He came over to see me, and next thing I know, I'm in Walmart buying Call of Duty World War II. I
Did he
don't know
come?
how it
Wait,
happened.
did he come over specifically to ask you for that, or did he just come over, hung out with you for a little bit, and then led you into that?
I think he kind of led me into it. He said I was going to get it, and I don't remember that. And so I was just like, oh, I see. Oh, I see. Now I'm walking out with this game. Yeah. Yeah. I love him. What can I do? He's got me around his little finger.
Oh,
That's for
my
sure.
grandma used to do the same thing to me.
Yeah.
You know, she, I was for on my mom's side for let's see, 18 years I was the only child. So
Mm.
anytime I would go to her house, she'd be like, "All right, let's go to Toys R Us." You know, the now defunct Toys R Us. Um, and I would walk out, and she would just buy whatever I wanted. Like I would say, "Okay, I want that." You know, and we'd walk out with a cart full of stuff.
Yeah, he goes out with bags and we stuff it in his backpack and we're like,
Yeah,
I know his daddy's gonna get mad.
yeah.
Just keep this in your backpack. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Did you see what Just Having Fun put there?
That I was suckered.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I have to go talk to Just Having Fun. Why do you say that, Mo? Because I get suckered all the time? Yeah, he just says I want this, and next thing you know, I'm out trying to get it for him. That's the truth of it. It's just the truth. What can I do? What can I do? I swear, it's so much fun. I just really love him. Yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't show people you love them just through what you buy, but yeah, sometimes that's how that works.
Uh,
So, so I do want, um, when I look at your streams, you really are good at this, and you're really good at all your computer work. I mean, I feel like I am so far behind the wheel with most of the computer stuff, Squappy, that and I know a lot of us are just struggling because we're a little bit older than you. You grew up with computers, correct?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I didn't have my first computer till I was 26, 27.
Mhm. Well, and the thing is, not only did I grow up with computers, so I grew up, I grew up around it too, because my uncle started working with computers when, you know, he was in his late teens, and at that point, you know, when I was born, when I was born, he was 13. So it was like as he was getting into his
Wow.
teens, he started getting into computers. So I grew up into that, and then my dad was doing a lot of computer hardware work and everything as well. He had a side business that was selling hardware and software. So I grew up with computers around me all the time. That's why, you know, at 8 years old, building my first computer, it was my uncle bought all the parts, and he set them in front of me and said, "All right, we're putting this together." And he said, "You're putting it together. I'm here to supervise." He's like, "You can read the instructions, or you can ask, all right, does this go here?" You know, and that's how I did it. I didn't look at the instructions. I said, "Can this go here?" Yes, okay. You know, that's kind of how it's gone.
You know, and for me, I'll just tell you a little bit of how I did it, just so you know. I moved to San Diego. I had a lot of family, my dad's side, who
Hmm.
was there, and I moved out there with the suitcase and my son, my oldest son, and $50. And my sister was out there, and she goes, "We're going to help you get a job." And of course, I needed to have one, and she sat me down in front of a junior PC. I don't know if you remember those,
Hmm.
but they were just all this one piece, right? One piece. And she set me down in front of it and she goes, "You're going to start work." I think it was called CRT at that time or whatever. She goes, "We can go get you a computer job and I'm going to show you some programming." And I got to tell you, I went to work on computers like 3 weeks later and I was throwing up when I got home because I thought sooner or later they're going to realize I know nothing about computers. That was my experience, my first experience with computers.
Wow.
Yeah, that was it. And
So hold on,
you know,
was it something like this guy?
it was even before that. It was called PC Junior.
That's what that is.
Maybe that is it. Yes.
Let's see if I can put.
I have to see closer. There we go. Isn't it cute?
I mean, at least it had a color screen.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, my sister, so bright with computers, worked. She does all kinds of stuff. My dad worked for IBM for years, and so they're computers. But me, I didn't. So it was really hard for me. But it wasn't for you, so that works. You're very bright in computers, and I think that I'm just behind that 8 ball a little bit when it comes to it. I'm trying.
Well, they make it easy now, and then you mentioned earlier trying to I think right before the stream started you wanted to mess around with OBS, and there's some parts of OBS that are confusing. I will have to admit, even there's some parts that I'm still kind of confused about, but overall, I mean, OBS, you can get a lot of guides. Like honestly, YouTube is your friend when it comes to setting up OBS. YouTube is 100% your friend. And you can do a lot of things with OBS. I mean, last minute I was trying to set it up to where I could use OBS as my camera. Obviously, that didn't work out. But then that's kind of going deeper into it, just because that's it's how it is, sadly. So.
Well,
Yeah.
I know I did OBS one time because I had Camlink and I wanted to use my Canon SL.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I went on, I did it. But to get to the beginning, I think it's like anything. I'd have to use it a lot. And then I would have to, really? Stop it. Okay. Flipping. I thought I had it off, so I'll go do that now. There we go. That's off. So I was trying to get it to do something like have 2 people on, but I wasn't sure we'd both be able to see if I could do a split screen and do an interview and still have both people be able to see the chat. I was just concerned about that.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes it a little bit harder. And again, I've had computers now for a long time, but it's not second nature to me. Oh, OBS is still wondering what it is.
Helicopters. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I'll show. I don't have anything on it right now, but I do have it on one of my screens. That is OBS. This is OBS.
Anytime I've done it, it's had 2 screens. Craig, you know what it has?
Oh, that's studio mode, like this.
So how do you get it in that other mode?
So turn off studio mode. So the button off to the right here.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Okay.
So
I prefer studio mode though, because basically, so like right now, I have it set to where it's displaying what's on my screen right now, which is me watching YouTube, so I can respond to the chat or see the chat. Right. And I can transition. This is supposed to be my camera. Obviously, that didn't work out all that well, but yeah. So like I could actually see. Let's see if this works. Let's capture. Is that the right one? I can capture that. Look.
You're everywhere.
See, look, there's you. So
very nice.
Yeah. So and I don't have anything set up in OBS because I'm in Windows right now. I primarily use OBS in Mac. Let me take.
Okay. Yes.
So and right now I'm in Windows. So yeah, I mainly I switch over to Windows for some things. I primarily use Mac for everything, and so I just have everything stored there. So
So Star Cop 97 started with Fortran.
Oh wow!
That was a while back. A little bit
Wow.
back. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guy. That was back. Yeah, I think any of us who kind of now I took apart my first computer and went and put together with my dad was a 286.
Oh yeah.
Way back. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
did that one. But don't jump like that in people's screens. I can't. Oh, they can't see me. So anyway, had one. Mine was a Commodore. That was an old one. The Commodore. That was an old
Commodore
one.
64.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So we've all had them. So Scuappy,
You can just call me Craig at this point.
Craig, good. Thank you. That works better. Craig, so it's past 5. Are you still okay with being with us? Or do you need to leave?
Yeah, I can keep it going because the lecture I didn't even get an alert about it, so that tells me that it didn't even start. So
okay, good.
yeah,
Okay,
so let's keep it going.
So I have more. I have more. So you've only been flying for a little over a year.
Correct.
And then, what attracted you to drones?
All right, let's just say it was jealousy. My little brother for his 13th birthday got a drone, and he let me take the controller. And as soon as I took off, I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to do this. I want one for myself."
Wow! Wow! Okay.
Like that
How
was
long? How long before you got it? After that?
Less than a month.
Wow!
Less than I would say probably less than 2 weeks. Yeah, less than 2 weeks.
So
And he started off. His drone is a Phantom 3 standard, so I was like, all right, I'll buy the same thing. And yeah, I realized that was a bad mistake. I wanted more after that. So
did ya?
I'm still trying to convince Ashley to let me buy a Mavic Air or maybe even the new Mavic 2 that comes out soon. So
yeah. So are they going to come out with the Mavic 2? Because I've been hearing rumors.
I think that it's going to be coming out this year. I don't know when. What is it? There was a UK catalog that announced it before DJI had. So,
really?
Yeah. So who knows if excuse me? Who knows if that's actually going to be what it is?
Yeah, because I would like to see that. So do you think he's going to let you get one?
No. It's going to be a matter of saving up for it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing right now is, since we have the wedding coming up in 2 months and everything, all of our money is essentially just going to that. But
okay. Oh, right. Is this her first marriage?
Yes.
Oh yeah, everything's going to that.
Yeah.
So so you got attracted to the sport because of jealousy, because you wanted what your brother had. How did he manage to get a Phantom 3?
Well, it was his 13th birthday, and one of the relatives on his dad's side, because he's actually my half brother, ended up getting it for him. He didn't ask for it or anything like that. There was just a big box that showed up on the doorstep one day, and he opened it up, and there was the drone.
Chris, you're going to get us in trouble saying stuff like that. He wants you to put the wedding on hold and get the drone.
Yeah, that's
not going to get us in trouble.
That's not going to happen.
So much.
See, the thing is, the invitations have already started going out, so that's not going to happen. And live stream the wedding. I thought about that, and I was given a big no. Hold on one second. Sorry, Ashley and the girls left. They went to go see a movie.
Okay.
So
So
she was letting me know that she was at the movie theater.
so Brian wants you to smack that babe. Hey, 4x4.
Smack it? You mean get rid of it? Is that what True Drone Reviews is trying to say?
I don't think so.
I like my e-cigarette. Though I have no e-liquid in it now, and I don't know where my e-liquid is. If you don't mind, Val, can I step away for a
Yes.
quick minute?
You go ahead.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
also being on keto too, I'm absolutely starving, so I'm gonna go snack on
Okay,
something.
go something. That's yeah. Go ahead. There we go. So I changed the screen a little bit so you all will be talking with me. So if you have any questions you want to ask the Scuappy, just let me know. Craig. It's not Greg, it's Craig. Those two things in my mind are never clear. I want a Phantom 4. You know what? Kim keeps saying that he's not flying his because he fell in love with the ghost. I mean, what the heck? So I'm going to hold his Phantom for him if he sends it to me. I'm going to keep an eye on it for him. He might not even be in here right now. So we'll just all, tomorrow on Roger's feed, we'll just all keep talking about how I won that. Phantom 4 is awesome. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Oh, Brian, by the way, great video on that breeze. If Jacqueline comes in, we need to tell her to go watch that because I think, oh, you are there? Oops. Okay, just send me the Phantom. That's all. We will get her to see that in the bushes. Be careful. Oh, good troll. I love you. Flew 2 batteries, not much of a sunset yet. Okay. I got my Phantom 4 back in February, only flown it twice. Chris, you need to fly it. You need to do it because I know you're going to love it. That is such a cool bird. It really is. The Phantom 4.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Wait a second. Wait. I see Drone Life put a he got a Phantom 4 in February. He's only flown it twice.
I think he needs to just give it to me now at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, it's
Val
sad.
needs a Phantom 4.
And it feels neglected.
That's right.
And I would show it love, Chris.
I think Val would be
Lots
outside
of
flying
love.
every single day.
If I had that, I probably need to get better with the breeze and get out more. I'm trying to slow. Well, I can't slow my work schedule right now because I just have too many I wants. And if you have I wants, you have to go with I work too.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
there you go. It's so sad. I'd rather have I wants without the I works.
That's where the lottery comes into play, right?
Yeah, but people are foolish with the lottery, Craig.
Yes,
They are foolish.
Oh,
And
I know.
I think I would be foolish. And so I don't think I'm ever going to win it. Just announced a new drone, Mantis Q. It is to be a Spark competitor that shoots full 4K and folds. Huh.
Let's find that. Let's look into that. Hold on. Now,
Because now you're curious, right?
of course I am.
Yeah, isn't that just the breeze? I have the breeze. It's hypnotizing you, bro.
Let's see.
You got it.
Mantis. Mantis.
So don't they have a regular mantis? Like a prey mantis? But it's going to be a drone?
Yeah.
That mantis looked really good.
Wow. Talk about brand new. Yeah, it's still available for pre-order right now.
Oh, wow. How much?
I only see it in the UK and in Europe. It shows 499 pounds or 499 euros. So they'll probably have it also listed in the States for $499.
Wow.
What's funny is that actually, like, talk about like really new. Like the videos I see on YouTube for it were just posted. The oldest one is 13 hours. So.
Wow. So
yeah.
Thomas says it's out in Europe right now.
Yep. That's what it looks like. All right.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that looks just like the Mavic. All right, let's see. Hold on, I'll share it.
Okay, share.
Here it is.
Oh, kind of looks like the Spark, doesn't it?
I mean, I think that looks just like the Mavic Air.
Look at that. Huh.
I mean, the arms fold out differently. It's a little more boxy.
Yeah, helicopter. I'm going to tell you, I have the Breeze and I love it. Now, I know it's not the fastest machine, it's not doing acro, but for me, it's a really good one.
It's a nice little controller, too.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, I'd be curious about this. I mean, that's a decent price point. I mean, that's a little bit more expensive than the Spark, but less expensive than what the Mavic Air is.
Oh, Mert says it's another clone fail like he bets. You know, I got to tell you, the clones, the really inexpensive clones, I think most of them are just a waste of money. I mean, I just think so. I see when they go, oh, look, you control it with your phone and you have these, well, this is my explanation. You have little, Japanese or Chinese girls and they're throwing it in the air and they're going, look at me. Look how it does it, does this, it does that, taking pictures. That's not it. Those things attack you. I'm just saying. They attack you, they fly back to China. It's not like what they say. It's not like what they say.
Well, have you ever watched what is it? RC Hunters? Or no, RC Sailors. RC Sailors. So they're a bigger drone channel, and they do a lot of those toy Chinese drones. And it's really funny. Every time you hit return to home, it goes up and then just goes off into the distance. It never returns to home.
Well,
it's going
returning
to China.
home. It's returning to its home, not
yeah,
your
that's
home.
Right. That's right. Like, there's too many times I've watched their videos. It's like, all right, let's test out return to home. They press it, and it goes beep, 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 beep. And then they have to take it back over.
I'm coming home, Mama. I'm coming home. Yeah, I gotta tell you, the Control, you're gonna get even another name if you're heading on my Breeze, because that's a good drone. It's a good starting drone.
I almost bought one because they were on sale for Black Friday for like $150 at Walmart last year, and I was this close to buying one.
Helicopter, why didn't you have your Breeze? I have a unique Breeze horror story. I never hit the return to home on my Bugs 2W.
See, actually, the Bugs does the. I've actually I've seen a bunch of people fly the Bugs 2s, and the return to home function works great on those. Actually, for a cheap little drone, that's a good little GPS drone.
Yeah, I love the Bugs. I think I liked it because they had a cute face. I'm sorry to say that's how I look at things, but that's the first thing. I'm like, how does it look? And if it has a cute face, then I want it.
I mean, my Phantom doesn't have a cute face.
Oh, you gave it a face? Look at that. That's a little scary face.
Sells these eyes, so I bought some eyes from Ken Heron.
Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Look at that. Yeah.
It's a little dirty. Like, there's definitely remnants of dead bugs on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I've hit a tree with this guy. I
Really?
ran it into some tree branches. Ashley was supposed to be my visual observer that day, and she got distracted by ducks. And into the tree branches it went, and it was over water. And thankfully, it hit the branches. I watched it flip upside down, and then right itself back up. And it was probably like, here's the drone, here's the water. It was like this far from the water and went right back up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because I'm going to tell you, ducks are scary. I don't know if you know that, VR.
Ducks are scary.
They can be scary. I'm just saying.
She was taking pictures from afar, but not paying attention to the drone when she said she was paying attention to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that can happen. You got to be really careful with drones.
Oh yeah.
And I got to say, I won't fly using my phone either. And my Breeze is supposed to do a lot of things, but not with the controller really. I think it's if you have it with the phone, hooked with the phone or something. And I'm just too scared to do it because every time I try to fly anything using the phone, it flies into me or it flies
Really?
away. Yeah, it's not a good day. Not a good day for me. It says, yep, that's DJ Wade. They brick the drone.
He's
Oh, my
he's
first
talking
drone
about the
after.
update. Star Cop said that DJI forced an update. The air wouldn't turn on
Oh,
unless the turn the props on until they updated.
so I wonder why they would do that. Why they're forcing you to update if you don't want to.
I don't know. Sometimes updates are good though. One thing I did for the first couple of flights is instead of using my phone as the screen on the drone, I actually had my old phone and I would just completely disconnect it from the internet, so it would fly without internet connection, and it was fine. It wouldn't require me to do updates or anything like that. But you have to disconnect to be from the internet for it to do that, so that way it doesn't phone home.
Okay, so really quick. Helicopter, I think you're talking about the Breeze. He started running it on the phone, acted funny, tried to land. I think it hit land or something. It flew right past me, full speed, into the side of his little dumpster, completely smashed to bits. It was over $200. Oh my God. That was like a nightmare I would have had. I would have been, yeah, see, that happens. You cannot fly with the phone.
But
Do not
but
do it.
the good troll is bashing the breeze right after that.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see the good. Not too bad, Hella. It crashed in the right place. Okay, the good troll. You want the name like the bad troll from hell? Because I can make that happen.
uh,
Yeah, you won't like it. Hey guys, if you think about it, I want you to, if you're not subscribed already to Scuappy's drones, can you put something in there so they can just go to those dots and go straight to your page and do that? Thank you. Go ahead, and because he really has great content. Beautiful flying. I watched all those beginning drone flights, and from the beginning, he did such a great job. It was such a great job. And so, and his live streams are really good. So, make sure that you go in and you just hit that like and hit that subscribe. From what I understand, it's still free to do that. Oh, Ed. Hi, Ed. Hi. So he says, hi. Okay. He says, it's good to see you. You can always override the DJI restrictions by not using the phone. Their quads will fly without the app. Oh, wow.
yeah, you can do that too. Actually, I was doing a time lapse the other day, and the app actually completely closed out, and once I loaded back into the app, time lapse was still going. It was still just taking its photos. I actually did a tap fly, so it was just flying forward and taking photos. So I was actually doing more of a hyperlapse. Um, but yeah, it was pretty cool because I loaded back into the app and it's as if I never even left it. So
Well, I'll be right back. Keep going. Oh, we'll
yep,
fly photography. Hey, make sure you put your link, keep putting your link in. Oh, it worked. The front door worked. If you can keep putting your link in, Craig, so they can get to you.
yep.
Because I think that's important. You know, I got to tell you, I try to get to everyone. Oh, look, if Hi show up as the bad troll from hell, you know who to blame.
Thanks
Okay.
4x4 camping drones.
Hey, 4x4. Yeah, it's you got my. Okay, very good. Will Fly Photography. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Glad you came in. Nice to see you. And Ed's in. Of course, I love to see Ed. He's so funny. When I was on a stream with someone else and I couldn't get it working, and I actually put how to get back on the stream in my chat. Next thing you know, this guy comes up and I couldn't tell who it was at first. He's like, "You know me," and I realized it was Ed. It's so funny. Hey, Raphael, thank you so much for coming in. It's truly appreciated. Thank you so much. And let me just say before we continue, tomorrow morning, don't forget, 9 o'clock Eastern, Canadian Drone Network is on, and that's where you'll find Roger and Kim. And
Always.
then, always. So that's it. Sinister and Alvin are not going to be on tonight. They had so many things come up that they have to take care of. So they're not going to be on after me. Oh, hey, Val, I want more money to entertain the chat. Oh, I mailed it. I already mailed it. You should have had it. You sure you don't have the money? Because I think I sent you money. He's so funny. Yeah. I know that. So you have your 107. What are you going to do to start trying to? You're just going to not worry about making money with drones right now?
No, I mean, the goal is to get YouTube up to where I can monetize it, and that'll be the biggest reason for the 107. I have it. I mean, look, I have business cards.
Nice.
I've had business cards for a little while, and I've given them out. I've gone to real estate meetings. I've gone to I went around to real estate agents, dropped off multiple cards because some of them were like full agencies with multiple real estate agents and everything. I've tried marketing myself so much for it. Most of them are like, "Well, I already have a drone photographer," because honestly, Florida is a saturated market when it comes to drone photography. So it's hard here, but if I go back up to, whenever I go back up to North Carolina, if I know I'm going to be there for a week or two, I'll post on Facebook beforehand to any of my friends in North Carolina, because I have plenty of them that are real estate agents, and be like, if I think about it ahead of time, of course, be like, hey, I'll be in the area if anyone needs a drone photographer. For that, actually, I had to. North Carolina has a separate rule to where you have to get a separate commercial certification to be able to fly commercially in their state. So not only do you have to be Part 107 certified, but then you have to actually do an online test and print out their certification. Theirs is free, but you still have to have your Part 107 on top of it, as well as go through their rules.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we had a question here. So is there a meaning to Scuappy?
No, there's not. It is a word I made up. I ended up naming an old dog I had that name, and it's kind of stuck. So Scuappy is the name of the drone business. Scuappy Link is the name of my Wi-Fi network. Yeah, that's about it. I thought it was a weird name, and I just stuck with it.
Okay, I didn't ask you because I thought it was your last name.
Nope.
And people get names like that, and I just thought, well, there you go.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay. So I'm looking to see if I have any other questions. Go live today. Yeah. Alvin, I believe, is at a funeral, so he will not be on today. And then Jim is moving, so he can't be on his stream either.
But I'll be live tomorrow.
Yeah. Scuappy will be live tomorrow, and he comes on it between 8 and 8:15. And so that you know that. Oh, Ed wants you to pronounce the name again.
Scuappy.
I think it's Scuappy. It's Scuappy, Ed.
Let's see.
I'm going to live after you, Val. Oh, you're going live after me? Are you? I hope you do, because that'd be cool. Nah? Oh, well, see. Scuappy, can we get 3 good tips on taking the 107?
Well, that's what my video's for. That's what my video's for.
Okay,
That was
give them a
helicopter, right?
tease into it. Yeah, give them a tease into it.
Honestly, it's doing just checking out 3DR's website. That will be my biggest tip. Let's see. Let me see. 3D row. Is it 3DR? Let's see. 3DR. Yeah, it's 3DR part 107.
Oh, he's.
So I'm gonna pull up the link, and I've been doing a lot of screen shares on your stream here, and I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm
just.
cool with that.
So this is they changed their website. That is odd color. Um, but all right, so I'm gonna switch over. No, I don't like how that pasted. Hold on. So this is for you, helicopter. This is 3R's website. So it's 130 questions that they have now. I went through these questions over and over. This is completely free. Just blocks of 10 questions each round. And it tells you what you got wrong, tells you what you got right. Once after each 10 questions, you grade the responses. I kept doing that until it got to the point where I didn't get most of them wrong, and everything. So that's.
So how many questions were on the actual test?
I think about 60. I think it was about 60 from what I remember. And honestly, a lot of them were the exact same questions as what was on 3DR's site.
Wow. The good troll wants you to know that he didn't see the crashing part about crashing your drone.
Actually, there are some questions about crashing your drone on the tests. Funny he should mention that, because it actually does mention certain things about that, about who's responsible, who has liability. The remote pilot in command is the person who has the responsibility.
Right.
So.
Right. I got the link. Awesome. Okay, helicopter. I'm glad you got that.
And helicopter, check out my channel. I do have the video in there, and I have a bunch of other links in there as well that should help you along on your journey for that.
Yeah. So if you want to post the link again, you can, Craig, because that's what I would suggest. I mean, I'm going to start learning all that because beyond anything else, it's good information to have. Even if you're not taking the test, it's really good information. And then I will win the trivia on RC Crazy's channel. Because that's kind of what I want to do too. Like, should you laugh or should you cry or should you run over and stomp it? I'm not sure what he's talking about. That's okay. What's wrong with the sound valve? Are you not hearing me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think Craig's keeps going a little in and out. On me, I think it's something just with the audio. So
I can change what microphone I'm using.
You might want to. It is going in and out a little bit.
What you're probably hearing isn't even it going in and out. What you're probably hearing is the fan above me. So yeah, let me change my microphone. Hold on.
See how that works? I have my fan on too, because it's going to get to it's Scrappy Doo. No, it's Scuappy. And the little dog is a Sharpei.
All right, how do I sound now?
Further like away. A little further away, but it's
that's the camera microphone.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think you're probably better off with your other thing. That's okay.
All right, hold on.
Drone pool. Hey.
Drone pool's in here? Oh, hey, drone pool.
You can't see me. Well done. Drone pool. Hi.
All right. Switch back to the headset.
Yeah, sorry. That's still going to be the best. That's where, yeah, I gotta say that Craig, it's great because you like experimenting with things. So we were doing that in the beginning. That's why I'm using this microphone because we thought that was better. And and I do listen regardless of what people think. I do.
That's good.
Better. Okay.
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah.
All
Dan.
right.
Merch. Hi, Dan. Okay. Yeah, I love it when Drone Pool comes in because I always want to know, did he go for the car or did he go for the phone? What he was buying his wife? Inquiring minds want to know. Low and high a bit. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But
It's a gaming microphone. This is a gaming headset. It's not really meant for live streaming, and I don't have a standalone mic other than this or the camera. So
I had one that worked pretty good, but then I gave it to my grandson because he needed a good one for his gaming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sad person. I'm just saying.
I've been thinking about buying a microphone for doing live streams and everything. It's just I don't know. I think that even like on my live streams, I use just my camera's microphone. I don't use my headset and everything. And just but since I was talking back and forth with you, I wanted to be able to hear you in my ears and not on my speakers. So
yeah. Oh, Drone Pool. I decided to help her on her honeydew list to buy some more time. Drone Pool. Oh my God.
Kim, no, I have not played Battlefield 1, World War 1. I didn't want to. I've some of my buddies were playing it. I got to watch them live stream it a little bit, and I don't know. I got into Fortnite pretty hard, like really hard. Like, and the good thing is that I have a friend that works for the company that does that creates Fortnite, so that helped.
I bet.
So yeah, and he sent me some stuff from.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
my grandson plays that game. That's very popular.
I'm sure that he does. I'm sure that he does. So many kids nowadays do. Like, let's see. Hold on, I got some other stuff. He sent me some sunglasses from Fortnite.
Oh, that is so cool.
I got a bunch. He sent me a bunch of merchandise that they had from when they were at E3. They had a whole bunch of stuff left over.
Oh, look at that.
It was pretty cool.
Okay, guys. So really quick, Vipon will have the Bugs 3 on sale for $63 tomorrow.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good deal on that.
All Val's fault, Dan. Glad my wife doesn't understand English. It's not my fault. Hey, so the Bugs 3, just tell me something. So the Bugs 2 is kind of good. Then you got the Bugs 3. Do the drones keep getting better as they make these new iterations of them? Or do they kind of all have different stuff to them?
I'm going to say all different types of stuff. I think right now innovation in the drone world sadly is stagnant in my eyes, and DJI has a lot to do with that. Just because they control a giant percentage of the market share. So yeah, there's competition, but it's not big competition compared to DJI, and that's kind of the sad part right now. And
Wow.
competition is what breeds creativity, and if there's no competition, there's no creativity. So even like the leaked images of the Mavic 2 that I've seen, it still looks like the Mavic 1 or the Mavic Pro. The Mavic Air, honestly, it just looked like a more upgraded Spark to me.
Right.
I mean, so I'm hoping that with what Parrot looks like they're trying to do with their Anafi, and now apparently what Unique is doing with their Manus Q, granted, and then what was the other one? What was the other one that just came out? Why can't I think of it?
Did Brian leave? Because Brian knows all of the stuff that's coming out. He would know what it was.
Yeah.
Probably done a review on it already. I have Call of Duty. Have had every one of them. Well, okay. That's where the builds come in, Scuappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why can't I think about what the name of the company is? Who makes the Autel? Autel has their foldable drone that just came out. But the thing about it is that Autel came out with theirs. Parrot came out with theirs. Now you have Unique coming out with their foldable drone. All three of these came out after the Mavic Air hit the shelves. If any of those drones, which I know that the Autel one was supposed to come out originally before the Mavic Air was launched, and it got delayed. If any of those would have come out, you would have seen a much better product come out from DJI, because it would be like, oh well, they have this. We need to go ahead and make sure we're better than that. DJI is just crushed them. I mean, DJI is the reason why 3DR is out of the drone industry now. I mean, they are, but they're not. I mean, yeah, they still have the practice exam and everything, but I mean, 3DR made a great drone with the 3DR Solo. And Autel, yes, they should have released the 1-inch version of the Evo. That was it. The Evo, that was the name of it. But yeah, they should have made a 1-inch sensor. If they would have done that, they would have cornered the market a little bit for themselves. But sadly, DJI beat them to the punch and squashed creativity. Now it just looks like they're all trying to copy the Mavics.
Right. Oh, yeah. Heath is saying that he hates the DJI overpriced like Apple iPhones.
Yes, they are.
So I'm just going to take my Apple iPhone and my iPad and we just put them over here. Heath.
Well, remember I told you I primarily use Mac OS?
Yes.
I use it on a PC. I don't use it on a Macintosh.
Really?
Uh-huh. It's my custom built computer in a Mac Pro case that I custom cut to fit my PC parts, and it's running Mac OS normally.
Really?
And sometimes I dabble in other operating systems too. For a while, I was bouncing around between Mac OS, Windows, Android, and Linux all on one computer.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It was pointless.
I was using a Mac products while I was in college. I was using Mac because the Mac computers were the only ones that were ever available in the computer lab. So I kind of got used to them, but then I went back. I got to tell you, I like the iPhone and I like the iPad and that kind of stuff because it's a little harder for people to put viruses on. And that's why I like them. That's the basic reason. Yep. As soon as they come out with another phone that does not get viruses, that is really good. I might switch over, but I have to have that because I open stupid stuff. I have to have something protect me from myself. Let's see. Can you do a network? Get it shipped. Okay, Canadian Drone Network.
The Remote Pilot Study Guide. That's a good resource too, Thomas.
The government regulation and policies.
Yeah, that's a very dry resource, but it is a good resource.
I know that most government things usually aren't things that you read and you're really happy with. It can be very dry. Very dry.
Oh, yeah. So I have a question for Drone Pool since I see him in here.
Yes.
Drone Pool, since you're talking about just getting another Phantom 3 standard, have you ever dabbled in modifying your drones?
The Drone Pool modifies.
I kind of figured he did. You need to look into the Mavic casing for the Phantom 3. Possibly, I think they just call it the Favic mod for the Phantom 3, and I think it's like $60 or $70. Basically, it turns the Phantom 3 into a Mavic style drone. I just started looking into it the other day.
Wow.
Actually, what is it? Kim and Roger have a Phantom 3 too, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kim's leaving his on the shelf. He's ignoring his Phantom 3. She called me up and said, Valerie, will you have Kim send me to you? And I said, absolutely. Whatever you want, Phantom 3.
Let's see. Hold on. I gotta find this now. Favic Phantom 3. I go back to switching screens.
Hey guys, if you like the content and you like what you're seeing, feel free to hit the like. I'd appreciate it. Okay, there we go. That was just my little commercial.
All right, yeah, here we go. All right.
Putting the phone line.
And all right, for those of you who have a Phantom 3, I think this is what you need to do. You need to buy one of these. Favic conversion kit to turn your Phantom 3 into a Mavic-like drone. So look, this is the original Phantom 3. I think this is the Pro or the Advanced. And this is the same drone in a case that makes it look like a Mavic, has foldable arms and everything like that.
Wow.
There's all the parts and everything. There's some pictures. Let's see if I can I open that? Yeah, I don't think I can open it. Yeah. Let's see. It's $49. That's what it is.
Go ahead. See you later. Bye. Sorry, Kevin came over and he's leaving now. Yes, go. Go.
If anyone's interested, I'll go ahead and.
Yeah, but you know what I would be worried about, Craig, is that you get this Phantom 3, you spend this money, and then next thing you know, you're taking it apart. And what if it doesn't turn out?
What if you buy one? What if you buy one for parts? What if you buy one that you're on eBay, you see one on eBay, and the shell's already cracked or something like that? Drone flies fine, but it has a cracked shell. Why not spend $50? Get a new case for it.
That's when it would be.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, that makes sense. With that, you could really run Roger down. Okay, I think it's Roger who keeps running Kim down. I think every accident those boys have had, it's more of Roger going after Kim or electrical problems within the atmosphere that caused Kim to crash. I think that's what I heard last time.
Yeah, Kim, you could do that too. You can turn the shell of the Phantom into a racer. That's right. See?
Yeah, Heath, that's true. That bebop is screaming. I watched all the videos that Tony put up and you put up. That thing was screaming.
Have you seen any of the any 3DR solo videos? Because those are like extremely modifiable. And I'm friends with Drone Worship and he's here in Tampa. He's big into 3DR solos. That's actually kind of what got him subscribers for a little while, and he modifies them. And another guy who's in Fort Lauderdale, he's Grex Whirlybird.
Yeah.
And he's modified his drone. I've watched that thing fly and go like almost 70 miles an hour. He flew it up about like 150 feet and just hit the throttle. No camera on it at that point, no gimbal or anything to weigh it down, but he hit almost 70 miles an hour on that thing. It was nuts.
Okay, excuse me. Roger, don't listen to that. You're not allowed to have a drone that flies 70 miles an hour because that will kill Kim. I'm just saying, no, Roger.
I mean, 3DRs, you can get some of the 3DR solos for like $100. You know, and then you got to talk to What is it? MD. I never say his name right. MD95 TSI.
Yes,
Because
Chris.
he 3D printed some battery modules to be able to go ahead and rebuild the batteries for that drone. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I like 4x4 camping drones here because I am not taking my Phantom 3 to bits.
If I still had my
Crazy
Phantom
about
3,
it,
I
yeah.
would have actually done it. I would have done that.
Would
Because
you?
I would have done it. Just to have something a little bit different.
So do you know of anyone who has done that yet? Are there YouTube videos of it?
There
Yeah.
are YouTube videos of it. One of them's a guy in China doing the entire build process from start to
Wow.
finish. He has 3 separate videos, and he does like a whole time lapse of him taking it apart, extending out wires, soldering. Like there's soldering and everything all involved with it. It is very. There's a lot to it, and it does seem a little time intensive, but I would have fun with it. Kind of do that
Yeah,
as
I
a
gotta tell you, I've been looking at those builds that people are doing, and I can't even wrap my brain around how then do you get a controller to be able to talk to that thing that you just built. So that's where I'm at. That's why I just think I'm not sure it's suited to me, but I
yeah.
think it's suited to a lot of guys in here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss Warnock. Hey, Timber Hill Redbone Coonhounds. I'm sorry. Took me a while to say. EHR. Yeah. Is that your dog is is the Redbone a tick hound? I think they call it. I can't remember. My friend had one a long time ago. Let's see. Thank you, Roger. LOL, yes, but remember I made the purchase so I don't have to keep upgrading Parrot. Just didn't have what was needed for quality photography. Not trying to hate, man. It was just what I was going for. Okay.
I understand
Okay.
that.
Yep. I'll find out soon, Val. Getting ready for my first build. Yeah, Drown Pool. I know a lot of guys are doing it. They're doing these builds and it looks fascinating, but oh my gosh, I'm better. I do other things better. I don't think I would do a build. I haven't even soldered stuff, so I'm not sure I would. Yeah, I'd burn myself. Something would happen. It always does. So guys, you have any more questions for Scuappy? Craig?
I'm gonna put another link to my channel in the chat again.
Please do. Please do. Guys, please remember if I mean this Craig has so much information on all kinds of things. So feel free to, if you like what you're seeing, to go ahead and subscribe to his channel and go watch him talk and watch some of the stuff he does, because he's a true droner, that's for sure. And so that might be, can I help you solder drone pool? Oh, Scuappy Val's first flight was cool. It was. It really was. I was surprised because I thought he meant just the first flight with that drone, not his first flight altogether. So I think he just has a ridiculously good channel. So if you guys want to, feel free to subscribe to his channel and support what he's doing. This is someone who wants to stay within this field, which is, just one more to the.
I think Kim's talking about your first flight.
Oh.
That's what Kim just linked to.
Oh.
Did you fly under a ladder? Did you fly under that ladder?
Yeah,
You
I
did?
flew into the ladder. But the first kind of little flight where it kind of went in the air, and then I kind of moved it back and forth. I was kind of excited because I was only moving it a foot, and then it just slowly went into the tree. And I still don't know how I did it, but I had to get a ladder and get it down.
You have a GoPro on your head too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that might have been my second flight. Yes. I know, because I just wanted to go under the ladder. I thought, this thing isn't that big. It should be able to do it.
Yeah.
And then that one guy, McKinnon, who has a big channel, he flew a drone in a bus window. I was like, that's nothing. I've already done that. You can take your 1 million subscribers and just, I'm not even going to think about it. I already mastered that. Yeah.
Have you seen my my Instagram page at all, Val?
I haven't.
Well, let's see.
What's your Instagram name?
Scuappy's drone videos.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice.
Taking some photos.
Okay, I'm going to go on and follow you. Does
That's me
that
and
sound
Ashley.
creepy when people are going, I'm going to follow you? I'm going to follow
Not at
you.
all. That's me and Ashley right there.
Oh, nice. Oh, she's beautiful.
The
Very nice.
Falcon Heavy launch right there.
Wow.
I was about 5 miles away from the launch, and I took that with my camera. Not with my drone.
Oh, nice.
Not with my drone. I watched
Yeah,
the
they would have
park
been
ranger.
all upset, right?
Oh, I watched the park ranger tell someone to shut down the drone. They were trying to fly a drone out there and everything.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. So.
Oh, Alvin. Oh, I hope you're doing okay, Alvin. I heard you've been to a funeral. I'm just, it can always be tough, darling. And I know you've had it kind of rough. Alvin is who I'm going to be talking to next Sunday.
Okay.
And I just love him. He's a great guy. And he's been having a bit of a rough time lately. So hang in there, Alvin. And I so appreciate you coming by and meeting with Craig. And I want you to know that Scuappy isn't his real name.
It's not, but it's okay. You can call me Scuappy. You can call me Craig. I'm gonna just post my links again. I have not tried Master Air Screw propellers. I've only used the stock propellers for my drone.
So isn't the Master Air Screw propellers the one that Chris MD95 TSI really likes too?
It wouldn't surprise me. I know people that use them. I know people with the 3DR solos that use them. They like them a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, they've been using those. I don't know. I got my new propellers because I let my grandson fly my Breeze, and I forgot to put on propeller things. I never do the protectors, but when he was flying, I should have put them on because it kind of chipped them a little bit, so I had to replace them. Stuck a knife in my hand. It just, oh my God. But I really love my drone. Drone Pool's going to check out new solder out today. Better electrical connections too. Drone Pool. Craig is way easier to type, especially when you type with one hand. Yes.
Yeah, but that's not how you spell my name.
Yeah, it's with a K.
That's right. I'm Craig with the K. Craig with the K.
You should have seen that coming, Star Cop. I'm disappointed, but it's okay. Alvin, hey man, okay. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, Alvin, it's always going to be all right, darling. It'll be all right. I think young people, just life can get so tangled for them, right? You're young, you're 31. It can get kind of tangled at times. But if you hang on, you always come out the other side, guys. Always.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Doesn't ever look like that, but you do.
Val, I can't believe we've gone 2 hours at this point.
Have we gone 2 hours? Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So I have to get on the phone with the state and start working out that contract for that nonprofit that I do some paperwork stuff for. So I'm going to have to go. I've done contract grants for so long, and this grant it's just trying to get it ready for these people. It's just kicking my tail. So I need to go in and get someone to really knows what they're doing to help me. I don't mind ever putting my hand up and saying help. Just let's get it done.
Oh yeah.
So guys, I have kids older than Craig. Me too. My youngest is 36. I mean, my oldest is 36. I have ones younger than him too. So guys, I just want to say, hey, Craig, stay on for a minute and let me,
Okay.
I'm just going to go and say goodbye, but stay on. So guys, I just want to say thank you so, so much for coming in and being here for this interview. I've been watching Craig's stuff for a while, and I've been trying to go on his live streams when I can. So, and he's just a very brilliant young man. And so guys, just, if you can, support his channel. If you like what you see, go and like some of his stuff. I think it's all about the support and bringing people into this community that we have that is so strong, right? And then don't forget, tomorrow morning, who's on? Roger. I just love Roger. Coffee in the morning with Roger. It's so cool. Yeah, I had a great time tonight, Bella. Thank you, Mo. You know I love you. You're my heart. You are. And Kim, thank you for helping mod all this. And everyone, Will Fly Photography, merch. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, Roger, I know, right? Did I make you jump over to get to your computer real fast? That's what I was going for. Hey, 4x4 camping, we need to talk about you coming on and talking with me if you would be interested in anything like that. In helicopter, I'd be talking with you too. I don't see Stone Fox in here. So there's so many people, and Ed and all that. Heath, my virtual husband. Hello. I'm telling you, Craig, I make a great virtual wife. I am the best. Nobody's better at it than me. What I'm not good at is the real thing, but I'm really, really good at the virtual. Yeah, I'm just saying. Hey, Alvin, hang on. Just hang on. Everything will get better. I promise you. I promise you, my brother. It will all get better. Okay, darlings. The good troll. Man, I just love you, the good troll. Okay, babies. I gotta go. And